back to my channel. So today I am gonna be doing my makeup, like it's a budget makeup, and all the products that I'm gonna be using are under ₹100, and I absolutely love how this makeup look turned out to be. I was so impressed by most of the products that I used. So as you all know, this is actually a tag called as full face of products under ₹100, and this was originally done by SJ Love Jewelry, and she did a fabulous job of her makeup tutorial, and I absolutely love her. So I thought, why not, I should try this as well. So let me tell you guys that you do not need to buy expensive products. Just because we beauty bloggers end up buying products which are expensive, that is our job. You do not need to buy that, and I can assure you that you can get a lot of good quality makeup which is inexpensive. So this is the makeup look that I came up with, and if you all want to know how I achieved this look, please keep watching. Hi guys, so let's get started. The first product that we are going to use is the aloe vera gel. That is the primer that I usually use, and that is from Patanjali, and this is for ₹80. You get quite a lot of brands of aloe vera gel which are under ₹100, so you will definitely find a primer. And I am just gonna do my usual stuff, take it and rub it on my fingers and then apply it on my face. So once we are done with that, we are gonna move on to foundation, and I was surprised to find a beauty blender. Now this beauty blender is very hard. I'm not sure how this is gonna apply, and this was for ₹40, and let's see how it works. Maybe I can actually try this sponge. I bought a different sponge as well, and this was for ₹40. You get this pack for ₹40 and it has these sponges. Let's see, I'll try and apply the foundation with this one. So guys, I was actually using this foundation and it is a total fail. It just does not give me any type of coverage. So I am switching to my Garnier BB cream, which I know for sure is gonna give me a little bit of coverage, and it is absolutely a very good product. And this was for around I like the price in the bottom bar, it's not written on this tube. So yeah, I'm just taking my Garnier BB cream and applying this all over my face with my fingers. So this is what one layer looks like, and I want a little bit more coverage, so I'm just gonna build it up a little bit. So once we've applied our foundation, I actually ended up buying a concealer. I couldn't find a concealer under ₹100, but it was close to 100. So I'm very sorry for that, because I don't think you get a concealer of less than ₹100. And this was for ₹125, and this is the Miss Claire Full Coverage Makeup Concealer, and this is in the color 8 Skin Beige. So I'm gonna conceal wherever I normally do my concealer, that is under my eyes, and I'm using my fingers for it. First, I'm just placing the concealer wherever I want it. So just by the texture of it, I feel like this concealer is gonna work pretty well, because it is very creamy. And I'm just gonna prime my eyes as well with the same concealer. Once I've done that, I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and try and blend it out, and just try this beauty blender and see how well it works. So just by looking at it, it's given me pretty good coverage, and I just feel that I should have used a little bit more lighter shade, and this is quite yellow, like really very yellow. So yeah, this beauty blender is not that bad, but you know, not as good as well. Just helps to blend everything out. I'm just gonna conceal wherever I normally do, that is my T-zone area. So once we are done with our concealer, I'm just gonna set my concealer with this powder, the loose powder that I got. This is called as Gala of London Loose Translucent Face Powder, and this is for 63 rupees. It's actually 75, but I got it on discount for 63 rupees. And you get a hell lot of product for 63 rupees, like really so much product. I'm gonna be using this powder. It was just not coming out, and I'm gonna be using this sponge that I got and just dipping it in that powder and baking under my eye. It has a scent which I don't like at all, but let's see how it fares. It is actually very finely milled, and I'm hoping that it works. So now that I'm looking like a total clown, I am going to set the rest of my face with the other powder that I got. Again, it is from Gala, and this is like my face color, so I'm just using this powder itself to set my entire face. And this is in the shade Rose Glow, and the yellow powder was in the shade Ivory, Pearl Ivory. And I'm just going to use this thing that comes with this setting powder and apply it on my face directly. And now I am gonna move on to my eyebrows. And for eyebrows, I actually got this Miss Claire waterproof pencil. Now let me tell you about this. Before starting to use all the big brands that I use, there were very few eyebrow pencils available in the market, and this was one of them, and I used to use this continuously, and I used to love this one. So I am telling you, this product is actually very good. This is from Miss Claire, and this is just for 40 rupees, and it is absolutely a beautiful product. So I will totally recommend you people to buy this one. I want to shape my eyebrows with a brush. So this is a brush set that I got for ₹70. So I'm gonna try the thinnest one. Okay, the thinnest one to use and shape my eyebrows a little bit, and let's see if it works. So I just removed all the bake that was sitting on my face, and let me tell you guys that it is looking pretty fine. So I'm actually happy with this setting powder. It actually made my face look a little like full coverage, so I'm happy with that. Now let's move on to our eyes. And for eyes, I am super excited about this because I know for sure I am gonna love these eyeshadows, and those are the Miss Claire eyeshadows. You all know I use these eyeshadows. These are just for 80 rupees, and trust me, these eyeshadows are so very pigmented, and they have such a wide range of colors. And I literally have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 colors sitting right in front of me. So I'm just gonna move on to our eyes. I have this brush that I thought I can use for my transition, applying my eyeshadow on my as my transition shade, and this was for rupees 50 or 60, I suppose. So for my transition color, I'm using this Miss Claire eyeshadow in 0514. So once we are done with that, I am gonna move on to my purple eyeshadow from Miss Claire, and this is in the number 241, and I'm applying the same color with the same brush in the corners of my eye. So once that is done, I'm actually gonna take another eyeshadow from Miss Claire, and this is in the shade 0352, and this is like a dark plummy color, and I'm just gonna darken my outer corners a little bit. Just the outer corners, and give it a little bit more of like definition. So yeah, that's it. And for my inner corners, I am using this Miss Claire eyeshadow in 0231. And I'm gonna be applying this with another brush on my eyelids near my inner corner. So next we are gonna apply eyeliner, and for eyeliner I got this Inside Trendy matte eyeliner, and this was for rupees 90 I think. So guys, my eyeliner is done. Honestly, this eyeliner is not bad, but it's actually kind of difficult to work with because its applicator is so hard that it makes your application a little bit difficult. Next we are gonna move on to our lower lash line and finish our eyeshadow, and for that I'm actually using this dark shade that we used in the corner of our eyes, and I'm gonna use this brush that I used to apply my eyebrow product, and I'm just gonna smoke out my lower lash line. So once we've smoked out our lower lash line, I am actually gonna line my lower waterline with this black in color liner, and this cost me for rupees 100, and it says it is superlative black slide waterproof eyeliner and kajal pencil 24 hours. This is how it looks like, and I am gonna apply this on my lower waterline. Now I have two options for mascara, and I'm very skeptical of using them because the moment I opened them I was like, should I use it or shouldn't I, because I just do not want to end up having some infection on my eye. But we are gonna give it a go, and this is the Cameo mascara, instant dry waterproof, and I got this for I think 70 rupees. So next we are gonna move on to our face, and for face today I'm first gonna contour, and guess what, I'm gonna be contouring with my Miss Claire eyeshadows, and I have a bunch of browns that I got. I am gonna use this color right here. It is in the number 0215, and I actually broke this eyeshadow, but we're gonna make it work, and I'm gonna be using the same powder brush that we used. Dip it in that eyeshadow and try and carve out our cheekbones. So once that is done, I am using my Miss Claire eyeshadow in the shade it's called 250, and I'm gonna be using this as a blusher. It's like a very pretty like hot pink kind of a color, and I'm hoping it'll look good. So next we're gonna move on to highlighter, and for highlighter I got this Party Queen eyeshadow. Now this was on an offer again, like buy two for 100 rupees, and this is in the shade 01, and this is what it looks like. It's a stark white shimmery shade, and for highlighter I got this brush, this fan brush, and this was just for 40 rupees. So I was pretty happy with that. And I'm gonna be applying it wherever I highlight normally, that is the bridge of my nose. And then on my cupid's bow. And on my chin a little bit. So I wanted to highlight my inner corners and stuff like that, and for that I'm using this Miss Claire eyeshadow in the shade 0154, and taking my fingers itself and applying it as my inner corner highlight, and then I'm highlighting my brow bone region as well. So my entire face is done. I'm gonna move on to lipstick, and for lipstick I got two things. This was each for 100 rupees, and this looks like this. I know it looks very cheap. I'm not sure how this is gonna fare. Both are liquid lipsticks. I don't know how they are gonna work. I'm gonna be using this color, the purple color. So actually this lipstick is not bad at all. I would totally recommend you all to buy this. And it looks like a very pretty shade. I actually like this lipstick. Among all the things that I've bought, I actually love this lipstick for some reason. I did not think that it was gonna be that good. So yeah, this is the final result, and these were all the products that were under 100 except for the concealer, you all know, because I just couldn't find any concealer. But the concealer that I use is actually pretty good, so I would totally recommend that as well. So yeah, let me know how I fared in this challenge in the comments below. And that's it I want to say in this video. And if you all haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on my social media accounts. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!